I filmed a book review for Good Omens, only to turn around and look at my footage and find that I was like this for the entire review. What is up? My name is Amelia and I am new to Booktube, so I decided to do the Booktube newbie tag because that's what you should do when you're new. And I want to put more energy into this, so I'm going to try and awkwardly carry my camera around while answering questions. And by camera, I do mean phone. So, first of all, why did you start this channel? Because I read a really good book. Let's see what book that is. So, this one. Ooh, that looks like a terrible hand. This, my favorite book of all time, is the reason why I started my channel. What are some fun and unique things that you can bring to Booktube? Well, I'm an artist. I do art. I don't know if I could incorporate that into anything, but I do art. So, next part of this tag. Actually, no. Do I need to explain the fun and interesting things I'm going to do? I don't have any ideas. My personality is British. I look like every other booktuber. What am I most excited about? I don't know. I'm excited because I've got a really good editing program on my computer that's easy and fun, and I actually find editing relaxing, which is probably very, very weird. But I do. It's relaxing to me. I enjoy it. Somehow. What book or series got you into reading? Well, there are 3 ways I could do this. First of all, of course, is Harry Potter. Right there, up at the top of my shelves. But then I got out of reading, so I should really go and explain what other books got me into reading. In December of 2017, I received Carry On by Rainbow Rowell for Christmas, and I decided this was going to be the first book I read of 2018. So, I read it, and it was the most fun I'd had in years. And I went on a reading kick. I read all of the books that I got for Christmas in like 2 weeks. And then I got kind of bored because I tried to read Tolkien again, and I've talked about that previously. I find Tolkien really hard. So then, picture this. Summer 2018. I'm going away on holiday. I decide I should probably get something to read. Well, I decide to get A Darker Shade of Magic. I read it in 3 days. Suddenly I enjoy reading again. What questions would you ask your favourite booktubers? Well, have you read Neverwhere? First of all. Second, most of the time I would usually ask, how do you choose how to rate a book? How do you decide? How do you plan a video? How do you plan a review? Do you use a script? Do you just go through tabs in the book? All sorts of kind of things about the technicalities, because I have started this channel with a review and it happened to be more difficult than I thought because I tend to ramble. What challenges do you think starting a booktube channel will be hardest to overcome? All of them. For me, reading is not something that has always come easy to me. It used to when I was a child, and then I kind of got into a bunch of slumps repeatedly over the course of my teenage years. Didn't read for an entire year in 2016. It was a bad year. Just generally didn't have much that I was interested in. So, I guess finding books to talk about is probably going to be hard. Catching up with everyone. My reading challenge is only 25 books. I've seen people who have 100 plus book reading challenges, and I am just not like that. Not yet, anyway. I'm planning to be like that in the future because I want to read more. Other more practical challenges include I don't know how to write a compelling review. I'm not sure if my personality can carry a YouTube channel. I tend to be very self-conscious. I tend to judge myself constantly if I'm too enthusiastic about something. It's kind of like, ooh, gross, you're actually enjoying yourself. But yeah. So those are the challenges. When did you start reading? Well, I'm standing right in front of a mirror. You can see me carrying around this dumb tripod. When did you start reading? When I was a child, actually. And then again when I was 17. And I haven't stopped since. Where do you read? This is going to be a fun one. Watch. Watch me as I demonstrate exactly where I read. Chair. Book. Me. Or, alternatively, in bed. Or, alternatively, in the chair, positioned somewhat like this. And I wonder why I always break out here. I do have a special reading chair, but it is also currently my storage chair, and it has my geography notes on it for some reason. I don't know what they're doing there. Oh, and the portrait. Well, yeah, I'm organised, I guess you could say. Next question. What kind of books do you like to read? I can get examples. On my bookshelf you have things ranging from Harry Potter to Celtic myths and legends to Six of Crows to Wicca to like Neil Gaiman and like, yeah. I think my tastes are roughly fantasy adjacent, but I tend to be very much I'm very much a hoe for urban fantasy, like, all the time. I will take an urban fantasy. I do not give a fuck. An urban fantasy is the best. It is the best. I'm not even pointing at an urban fantasy. But look at this. Look at this mess. What's that? It's just all of the genres, except sci-fi, because I will never read sci-fi. So yeah, that's me. I'm not made up. I'm not looking nice. I'm here. That's the best I can say about myself. I'm gonna make an outro eventually. Bye!